Let's look at this picture. What's the first thing that comes to mind? These are cowrie shells. Unless you have already figured it out based on the title of this video, these shells used to be money. Imagine buying a beautiful beach house with these shells. It does not make any sense today, does it? So what truly is money? Is money just a bunch of colored papers with different shapes, sizes, and numbers printed on them? Or it's just a bunch of numbers we see when we log into our bank account? What if we wake up tomorrow and the central bank of the country says all the printed papers will not be valued as money starting that day? What if we log into our bank account and suddenly we see all our account balance shows nothing but zeros? Money is just a concept that we all believe in. It will not exist if we stop believing in the power of some printed papers or some numbers on an electronic screen. Let's look at some concepts of money from the history. The oldest one is probably called the barter system, where goods and services were exchanged directly. For example, if I have a bag of rice and I need some eggs, I can simply talk to somebody who has extra eggs and is willing to exchange a few eggs for rice. We can clearly understand why this system can get very cumbersome quickly. What if the egg owner doesn't need rice? He needs something else. And who decides what's the fair exchange rate for rice and eggs? Later in the human history, gold, silver, and other precious metals were used as money, which evolved into coins. We still use coins today. The only difference is that the printed logo on the coins has changed from a king to a president. In recent times, we have seen the development of digital currencies, like Bitcoins and NFTs. Here's a question for you. How much do you think this NFT was sold for? Just take a wild guess. This NFT is called Marge and was sold for $91.8 million. How about this one? It's called CryptoPunk and was sold for $23.7 million. Does it sound like an insane amount of money? Yes, it does. Instead of buying the first NFT, the Marge, you can buy 183 houses at a price of $500,000 each. 183 houses. If you are working Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 at a corporate job, making $150,000 a year, you will probably have a very difficult time understanding the reason behind buying those NFTs for millions of dollars. But for someone else who has that kind of expendable money, it's just a bunch of numbers on an electronic screen. They wanted to have those NFTs and they bought them. Money is just a system for exchanging values, goods, and services. It's a concept that we all believe in. Don't let a bunch of printed papers or numbers on computer screens hold you back from living the life you want to live. Understand this. Generating wealth versus working for money is two different things. Here's a quote from Naval. You will get rich by giving society what it wants, but does not yet know how to get at scale. If you want to get out of the daily grind, then find a product or a service that you can offer to people at scale, which means you create it once, but it can be used over and over again by more and more customers. That's it.